Okay, January 4th. Then God remembered Noah and every living thing and all the animals that were with him in the ark. And God made a wind pass over the earth and subsided. The fountains of the deep and the windows of heavens were also stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained, and the waters receded continually from the earth. At the end of 150 days, the waters decreased. Then the ark rested in the seventh month, in the 17th day of the month, on the mountains of Ararat. And the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the first day of the month, the tops of the mountains were seen. So it came to pass at the end of 40 days that Noah opened the windows of the ark which he had made. Then he sent out a raven, which he kept to and fro until the waters had dried up from the earth. He also sent out from himself a dove to see if the waters had receded from the face of the ground. But the dove found no resting place for the sole of her foot, and she returned to the ark to him, for the waters were on the face of the whole earth. So he put out his hand and took her and drew her into the ark to himself. And he waited yet another 7 days, and again he sent the dove out from the ark. Then the dove came back to him in the evening, and behold, a freshly plucked olive leaf was in her mouth. And Noah knew that proceeded from the earth. So he waited yet another 7 days and sent out the dove, which did not return again to him any more. And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the first month, the first day of the month, that the waters were dried up from the earth. And Noah removed the covering of the ark, and looked, the surface of the ground was dry. And in the second month, on the 27th day of the month, the earth was dried. Then God spoke to Noah, saying, wife and your sons' wives with you. Bring out with you every living thing of all flesh that is with you, birds and the cattle and every creeping thing that it creeps on the earth, so that they may abound on the earth and be fruitful and multiply on the earth. So Noah went out, and his son wife and his sons' wives with him, every animal, every creeping thing, every bird, and whatever creeps on the earth, according to the families, went out of the ark. Then Noah built an altar to the Lord, and took of every clean animal and every clean bird, and he offered burnt offerings on the altar. And the Lord smelled a soothing aroma. Then the Lord said in his heart, "I'll never again curse the ground for man's sake. Although the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth, nor will I again destroy every living thing that I have done. While the earth remains, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, winter and summer, and day and night." So God blessed Noah and his sons and said to him, "Be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be on every beast of the earth, on every bird of the air, and on all that move on the earth, and all the fish of the sea. They are given into your hand. Every moving thing for you. I have given you these things, even as the green herbs, but you shall not eat the flesh with its life, that is, its blood. I will demand a reckoning from the hand of every beast. I will require it, and from the hand of man, every man's brother, I will require the life of a man. Whoever sheds man's blood, by man his blood shall be shed. For in the image of God he made you. Be fruitful and multiply. Bring forth abundantly in the earth and multiply in it. Then God spoke to Noah and to his sons with him, saying, "And as for me, behold, I establish my covenant with you and with your descendants after you, and every living creature that is with cattle, every beast of the earth that is with you, of all that go out of the ark, every beast of the earth. Thus I establish my covenant with you. Never again shall all flesh be cut off by the waters of the flood. Never again will there be a flood to destroy the earth." And God said, "This is the covenant which I have made between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. I set my rainbow in the cloud, and it shall be for you for the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. It shall be when I bring a cloud over the earth rainbow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature and of all flesh. The waters shall never again become a flood to destroy all flesh. The rainbow shall be in the cloud, and I will look on it to remember the everlasting covenant between God and on the earth. And God said to Noah, this is the sign of the covenant which I have established me and all the flesh that is on the earth. Now the sons of Noah out from the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And Ham was the father of Canaan. These were the sons of Noah, and from these the whole earth was populated. And Noah began to be a farmer and planted a vineyard. Then he drank of the wine and was drunk and became uncovered in his tent. And father Canaan saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brothers outside. But Shem and Jehoshaphat took a garment, laid it on both of their shoulders backwards, and covered the nakedness of their father. Their faces were turned away, and they did not see their father's nakedness. So Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done to him, and said, cursed be Canaan, the servant of servants. He shall be to his brethren. And he said, blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem, and may Cain be his servant. May God enlarge Joseph, and may he who dwell in the tents of Shem, and may Canaan be his servant. And Noah lived after the flood 350 years. So all the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died. Now this is the genealogy of the sons of Noah: Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And sons were born to them after the flood. The sons of Japheth were Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, were Anak, Repemeth, and Toramoth. I'm gonna really butcher these names, and I will do that. The sons of Javan were Islan, and from these the separated into their lands, according to his language, according to their families, into their nations. And the sons of Ham were Cush, Mizpah, Put, and Canaan. And the sons of Cush were Sheba, Havilah, Sabath, Rahman, and Sabath. And the sons of Rahman were Shiban and Dion. Cush begat Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one on the earth. Mighty hunter before the Lord. A hunter before the Lord. And the beginning of his Babel, Iraq, Akkad, and Calneh in the land. From that land he went into Assyria and between Nineveh and Calah. Mizraim began Lebanon, Ammonon, Labah, Napon, Pathsuram, and Kaldush. Canaan begat Sidon, his firstborn, and Heth, and the Jezubite, the Amor, Gershasite, and the Hivite, and the Arachite, and the Sinite, and the Arvachite, and the Zarmite, and the Hamorite. Afterwards, the family of the Canaanites were dispersed, and the border of the Canaanites was from Sidon as you go as far as Gaza. Then you go towards Sodom, Gomorrah, Adamah, and Ziberon as far as Lasha. These were the sons of Ham, according to born also to Shem, the father of all the children of Ibar, and the brother of Japhet, and the elder, and the sons of Shem, Ashur, Parak, Lud, and Aaron. And the sons of Aaron was Uz, Hu, Gother, and Mash. Arapak begot Selah, and Selah begot Ebar, and to for in his days the earth was divided, and when his brother's name was Jokan, Jokan begot Gerard, Haram, Uzal, Dika, Abal, Sheba, Havilah, and Joab. All these were the sons of Jotan, and their dwelling place was far to the mountains of the east. These were the sons of Shem, according to their nations. These were the families of the sons according to their generation. These nations were divided upon the earth after the flood. What I got from that, there's a lot of names I don't know. This, for people who are a lot smarter than me, have taken, and they did how long they lived, and so they were able to calculate. That's how they had calculated. And it's a really interesting story, especially did with genes and how our DNA deteriorates like 3%. Those that words, and at times with the same time that they're kind of interesting. Now, when Jesus heard that John had been put in prison from leaving Nazareth, he came and dwelt in Capernaum, the regions of Zebulun and Nephtali, and which was spoken by Isaiah the prophet, saying, "The land of Zebulun and Naphtali, by the sea beyond the Jordan, Galilee of the Gentiles. The people that darkness have seen a great that in the region of dawn. Preach and say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand." And Galilee, Simon called Peter, and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the men. They immediately left there. He saw two other brothers, James the son of Zebedee, on he called to them, and immediately left their boat and their father about Galilee, teaching in their synagogue, preaching the gospel of the kingdom, sicknesses and all kinds of disease among the people. Then this Syria, and they brought to him all sick people who were afflicted with various diseases and torment, and those who were demon epileptics and paralytics, and he healed them. Multitudes followed him from Galilee and from Decapolis, Jerusalem, Judea, on the Jordan. Well, this one kind of just spoke for itself, how he's getting everything ready for being all together, and again talked about the prophecies and how prophecy was fulfilled. Just one of the many. Psalms 4:1-8. Hear me when I call, O God, my righteousness. You have relieved me in my distress. Have mercy on me and how, sons of men, will you turn my glory to shame? How long will you love worthlessness and see? But I know that the Lord has set apart for himself him who is godly. Call to him. Be angry and do not sin. Meditate in your heart. Offer the sacrifices of righteousness and put your trust in the Lord. These are many. There are many who say, who will show us any good? The light of your countenance upon us. You have put goodness or gladness into my heart, and that their grain and wine increased. I will both lie down in peace and in sleep. For you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety. Proverbs 120. Wisdom calls aloud outside. She raises her voice in the open square. She cries out in the chief concourse. Her word, how long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? For scorners delight in their scorning, and at my rebuke, surely I will pour out my spirit upon you, and I will make my words known to you. Right, that's January 4th. Hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.